Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome back to another video. My name is Tawanda, and I'm the Migraine Crafting Diva. And on this channel, I do decorating on a budget, DIYs, and hauls with a sprinkle of migraine enlightenment. And today's migraine fact is, there is no cure for migraines. And now that I've given you that information for today, we're going to go ahead and get started with DIY number 1. For DIY number 1, I will be using this candle, this wood glue from Dollar Tree, a piece of scrap lace. I have a coaster, and I also have this cross that I purchased from Secondhand Rose for $1. And I'm just showing you both sides because I'm not sure which side I'm going to use because I actually like the texture or the distressing on both sides. But I eventually just end up using the side that I'm showing you now. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by adding some wood glue, and then I'm going to add some hot glue so that it'll be able to I'll be able to have it attached a little bit faster. And then here I am just showing you the texture again. It is so pretty. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the lace. I'm going to drape that around the cross and add the candle, and that is going to be it for this DIY. Really cute, really fast. I absolutely love it. Let me know what you think, and we're going to go ahead and move on to DIY number 2. For DIY number 2, I have this piece of scrap leather. I have this He Has Risen sign that I purchased from Michael's. And I also have this cross that I purchased from Michael's. I purchased it for 50 cents. And I'm going to take some of the antique wax and I'm going to go ahead and put that on the cross. I'm going to cut the leather into a circle to put behind the He Has Risen sign. I'm going to attach it by adding some of the Mod Podge, and then once that is dry, I'm going to attach it to the cross. I apologize, I did lose part of this video, but I was going to add the leaves to the cross, but I actually didn't like it, so I just ended up using some of a berry pick, and I just added a couple sprigs from the lavender and hot glued that around the He Has Risen sign. And that is it for this DIY, and I think it came out so nice. So we are moving right along to DIY number 3. I have this tin container that I purchased from Hobby Lobby last year. I have this lavender that I purchased from Walmart, and also these 3 eggs that I purchased from Walmart. They were 50 cents a piece. This greenery from Dollar General that I paid $1 for. The distress oxide that was given to me for Christmas from one of my friends. And I have this bag that I purchased from the Dollar Tree that I used to print out, "He is not here, he has risen, just as he said, come and see the place where the Lord lay." And at Matthew 28 verse 6. And I'm also going to be using one of these little rabbits from Target. It's one of those hanging plant rabbits. And so here what I'm doing is I am cutting the fabric or the bag, and I'm going to go ahead and fray it on all sides. And once I have it frayed, I am going to take some of the distress oxide and walnut, and I'm just going to distress the fabric a little bit. And then once I have that done, I'm also going to distress the rabbit. And I would just like to say that when I print anything out on fabric, or when I'm printing out on fabric, I always use the Rust-Oleum matte clear finish. Oh, look at me, I'm making a mess as usual. So I shook the bottle and it felt like there wasn't that much Mod Podge inside of it, and when I poured it out, it just went all over the place. But yeah, so here I am just going ahead and I'm attaching the Bible verse or fabric to the tin can, and then I'm going to add go ahead and add that lavender pick. And then once I have that lavender pick added, I'm going to go ahead and add the greenery from Dollar General to the bag. And I would like to say that I did end up, after looking at the video, I mean not the video, but looking at the DIY for a couple of days, I went back and I added some baby's breath, and you'll see that in the reveal, because I thought it needed just a little bit of white to go with the rabbit and the Easter. So I'm going to, and the Easter eggs. So now I'm adding the eggs from Walmart. And then I'm going to take the little bunny. Here I am just trying to figure out which side I want to put him on, or put her on. And then I'm going to take some hot glue and put it on her little, or his little paws. And then I am going to attach it to the side of the container. And that is it for this DIY. And oh my goodness, it is so cute. I absolutely love it. It is my favorite DIY that I've made for Easter and for spring. It is, oh, I just absolutely love it. Let me know what you think. And we're moving on to our last and final DIY for today, DIY number 4. So here I have this Christmas sign, these pieces of leather. I have the lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree, some moss from Dollar Tree, these little glass canisters from the Dollar Tree. I have a little sheep or lamb from Dollar General that I purchased for 25 cents last year. I have these Jot push pins. I'm going to use a Distress Oxide again, Mod Podge. I have a lace bow that I tied. I have a sign that says Silly Rabbit, Easter is for the lamb. And I am just showing you that I use the Rust-Oleum clear enamel. And I also use the spray adhesive to, because when I cut the fabric, I cut it a little bit short. So I just ended up adding just a piece to the corner. So I just attached it by using the spray adhesive. So I'm going to start off by taking the leather and taking a Mod Podge and putting it in the bottom of the frame, the picture frame, and I'm going to go ahead and start attaching the leather to the frame. And then once I have that done, I am going to take my fabric sign that I made. And I want to say that when I took it outside to spray it with the Rust-Oleum clear finish, when you're doing that, make sure that you put it on a surface that doesn't have any color, because I actually put it on a Target bag and you can see the little red spots on it from the bag. So here I'm taking my miter shears to remove the needle part off of the push pin, and then I'm going to go ahead and distress the sign. And then once I have it distressed, I'm going to take some of the Dollar Tree lace and I'm going to frame out the sign with some hot glue, using the lace and some hot glue. So here I am just framing out the sign. And once I have that complete, I'm going to go ahead and hot glue the top of the push pins onto the corners of the lace. And then once it's completely dry, I'm going to go ahead and attach my picture to the, I'm going to go ahead and glue my sign or my picture to the frame or on top of the leather. And then once that is completely dry, I'm going to go ahead and take my lamb, and I'm going to hot glue my lamb and one of the little glass pieces, the glass ornaments, to the bottom or in the corner of the frame. And then once I have those two items glued in, I'm going to add some of the moss, and I'm going to also add a piece of lavender and some of the white roses, the little white roses that I have, and a piece of greenery. And then once I have that complete, this project will almost be complete. And again, as I was sitting there looking at it, I really wasn't sure what it was missing, but I just felt like it was missing something. So here I'm just trying to figure out which direction I want to put the lamb in. But again, I wasn't sure which, I just felt like it was missing something. So I went ahead and added the lace bow to the corner of it. And then I went back to my craft room and I ended up adding one of the little tea lights. And I took 2 of the napkin rings and I hot glued those to the bottom of it to lift it up. And then I ended up adding, I made like a little rose with some lace fabric. I don't really have any, I don't have video of me making it, because I've just been kind of practicing making those. And so I just kind of took one and added it to the corner where the lamb is, with 2 leaves off of the lavender. And that is going to be it for this DIY. And as I was making this DIY, I wasn't sure how it was going to look or how it was going to come out, because I felt like I had made so many mistakes with it, but it actually ended up coming out really nice. So here I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to use at the bottom to stand the frame up. And here I am just adding the napkin rings. I'm going to just add those with some hot glue. But yeah, so I actually think this DIY came out way better than what I thought. And it is not my favorite, but it's my second favorite of these DIYs for today. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know which DIY is your favorite. If you could put that in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I think they came out pretty nice. Oh yeah, and then I forgot, I did add some of the walnut finish here onto the tea light. And I just think that it just kind of just made it all look better. And then I also had to remove the little glass ornament with the flowers in it, because I couldn't fit the tea light in the corner, so I had to move it over. So I had to pull that out. And then I couldn't fit all of the, again, like I said, I had so many issues with this, but it came out really nice. And then I also I couldn't fit all of my plants back into the ornament, so I ended up gluing the greenery to the back of the glass ornament, and it is complete, and it is so cute. I do love it. Look at it. It is so, so cute. And the quote that I have on my sign, "Silly Rabbit, Easter's About the Lamb," I actually saw that on a t-shirt on Amazon. And I thought it was really cute, so I decided that I was going to turn that saying into a sign, and it is just so cute. Yeah, I wasn't sure about it at first, but every time I look at it, it just makes me so happy. So yeah, let me know what you think. And once again, my name is Tawanda, and I'm the Migraine Crafting Diva, and I would like to thank you for spending part of your Sunday with me. And if you like what I am doing, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, be nicer, be kinder. God will love you for it, and I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you next Sunday. Goodbye.